Hi, welcome to this tutorial. My name is Samini and I work for the SAP program within the Lifetime Customer Experience organization. Today, I'm going to guide you through an SAP enablement to discover and work with the SAP Discovery Center. So let's start with Delivery Format and Collaboration Platform. As you join us in this video, you may already have heard about the SAP offerings for 2021. If that is not the case, we encourage you to visit the SAP portal and visit the Enterprise Support Advisory Council tab. There is a link in our description. Or you can simply Google SAP ESAC in your browser. For those who already know this slide, the objective of this tutorial is to onboard you on the use of SAP Discovery Center platform by guiding you through the main features of the platform and leading to the best user experience possible. Please, keep in mind that Discovery Center is continuously being improved and integrated into the support platform ecosystem. That said, you may expect some slight difference from the day we record this memo to the day you will personally onboard. Now, let's move on to the platform. What is the SAP Discovery Center? As an initial point, I will open my browser and I will type discovery-center.cloud.sap. I shall mention that this platform uses the SAP ID services, therefore make sure to log on with your S-User account. So in a few words, SAP Discovery Center is the official enablement platform for SAP Business Technology. All the missions you'll access are self-consumable and ready-to-run projects, enabling you on specific business use cases and technologies. In parallel, our exact missions will require a validation step as they will engage you towards human interaction and time investment from both sides. Back to the homepage, we have four main tiles, starting with missions, which is our offerings catalog, then services, where you can consult the interactive list of technical services making the SAP Business Technology platform up, then Control Center, the cockpit to see your activities, and the Get Started option, where you have information about the platform and instructions to start using it. Now, let's have a quick look under Missions. So, here you can see all the offerings available at DC, and by scrolling down, you'll see our category, SAP Enterprise Support. We have categories to divide our topic areas, such Integration Solutions, Business Technology Platform, Analytics Solutions. Let's check an example. The Advanced SAP Conversational AI mission. The Overview tab explains you the why and the what you should join the workstream. Then we have the Project Board, that is the acceleration of the mission, showing you the execution path in the TL, from onboarding to wrap-up phase, with the different sessions and steps inside. At this stage, you cannot access the content, but once you're onboarded in ESAC, you will receive a personalized copy of this mission. Notice that we also have a 2-minute video about the mission on YouTube, explaining your developer position and collaboration expectations out of this workstream. So do not hesitate to click and watch the video whenever needed, and also to share it with your peers so they have a better understanding of this workstream. Now, let's say you've decided to join us. As you can notice, we have a Start Mission button where you will request to join the mission because our exact missions are not self-consumable. They rely on close collaboration between your project team and our experts, and for that we have to control the onboarding process, making sure your expectations are scoped and can be answered throughout the engagement lifetime. So you send your request, explaining your project and expectations, and once your request is assessed, we come back to you by email, discuss over a meeting your prerequisites, engagement model, and then invite you to join the SAP Discovery Center. At this point, you must have received a confirmation email like this one on the screen, greeting you for joining the mission and sharing a link to access it. Now, we're going to click on the button, click here to view, and the Control Center page from Discovery Center will open. At this page, you have an overview of the missions you've joined and how is your progress within them. To get more details about a specific mission, You can click directly on the mission, or you can access the My Missions tab and then access the mission. For consistency purpose, we're sending the invitation to only one person. In that case, you. So the first step you'll take after receiving this email is to invite your stakeholders to your exact mission. And for that, you'll access the mission, come here on the right upper corner and click on the plus button. Then you'll type the email addresses of your peers. Please, notice that you can invite people from your organization with same domain address or people outside your organization with the different domain address. It is mandatory for all stakeholders to have their email address mapped to a user in SAP. Again, this can be a SAP user as user, or it can be a public user. For more information on how to create P-user, please visit the main page of SAP, sap.com, and get registered. Once your team is fully onboarded, the execution path starts. Therefore, let's look over our mission project board. This is where you'll access all the mission content and personalize your interaction with your peers and our exact team. Each column represents a different phase of the project, and inside each phase, you have different cards that represent the steps you'll go through. These steps can be individual calls, recordings to be watched, or activities you must perform, like reading a document or homework to be done. As you move through these steps, you'll be asked to perform updates on these cards, such as changing the completion status. In parallel, we ensure that our calls get recorded and the recordings are made available in the respective cards once the calls are done. Now, let's see the basic features together. For example, let's say you have just finished the first onboarding activity and you want to mark it as completed. So you can go in an activity, mark it as completed, and after that, you can go on the next activity and insert your PIN there. This PIN is used to indicate the activity you are on at the moment and also sometimes to help you remember where you stopped. Also, you can access the activity and you can add comments. For instance, you can add thank you note to someone or a reminder of something you have discussed on the call. Also, here's where the exact team can make available some extra material for you to access, and so on. Overall, and to end this presentation, SAP Discovery Center will be your best ally to coordinate your activities, personalize your experience, and engage with your team members and management on a flexible and playful way with full privacy and access control. This does not replace our human interaction over all series of calls we are going to have, but for sure this tool will make your experience much easier. With this, we are now ending our presentation. From now on, you have all at hand to successfully get onboarded and walk for SAP Discovery Center. For more information, do not hesitate to request a mission or to send us an email at isaac@sap.com. We're all looking forward to welcome you. Take care and goodbye.